Hello, everyone. I think your cult leader screwed up. I didn't put the link in correctly. That would have, hopefully, it doesn't always work even when I do it properly, but that would have redirected you automatically to the live stream. But anyway, in the live chat, I did link to it, so hopefully you guys found it. I think did I pin it on the other video too? Let me see. Let me pin it up here too. Let's see. Let me go back to the old video and just pin it. Anyway, welcome everyone. Oh yeah, I guess when you're old and tired, one can make mistakes. Or it's because I'm vegan. You know, non-vegans, they don't make mistakes, is what I've learned. So anyway, hello everyone. Thank you. Actually, let me get the right chat selected here. It always defaults to top chat, and I like to have live chat where I see all messages because we need to moderate. So welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us a little early for the premiere of how Ryan got punked and trolled by a vegan comedian of sorts, a satire account. And I want to make it abundantly clear what happened, and we're going to start with the live stream. The reason why if you saw my video from last week talking about it, I tried to do my due diligence and research her channel name, but if you saw my video, it didn't have the username of her. I guess because whoever screen recorded it off their computer, I assume. I know when you look on the app, it usually has the TikTok logo and all that stuff, and the username. It didn't have that, so I never had the proper. Hang on. What's that? Your voice is echoing like a freak. Oh, it's echoing?
Yeah, it's totally insane like you're on Mars.
Oh, crap. Hang on one sec. Okay, my voice is echoing. Hang on one second, guys. Can you guys hear me? Hear me now? Let me know. Can you hear me now? I did have some issues earlier. Let me know if the audio is... Huh? Better? Yeah. Huh, weird. Huh.
It's normal.
Okay, I'm just trying to figure out why it was doing that. Anyway, okay, as long as we're cool now, we'll just leave it with that. Thanks for letting me know. I did have some audio issues actually before I fired up... I had to restart my computer about 30-40 minutes ago. I'll troubleshoot this some more and nail it out. So as long as you guys can hear me, cool. It looks like I'm getting a nice robust signal too. It looks like my mic was going through 2 different sources. Let's see. Let me try one thing here. I think I might have an idea. How about now? How about now? Let me know if you guys can hear me without the echo. And are you hearing like the fart sound? Is everything cool? Can you guys...
I'm going to leave your words on this board for all my classes to enjoy.
Let's see.
Giving you full credit, of course.
So let me see. Can you hear the turds and can you hear me? Let me know if you could hear the turds and me.
Of course.
Okay, perfect. Yes, okay, we'll roll with this. I think I unchecked a button. Something should have been muted. Basically, my microphone is being routed into 2 channels on my software mixer here, and there's some latency offset thing. So, all right, cool. I think we're all good. We're ready to go. So anyway, all right. I was gonna say, yeah, the reason why I couldn't, the reason I got trolled is, I'm stupid, but more so I said, there was no screen name. I think whoever recorded her video from TikTok did it on their computer rather than their phone, so they didn't say TikTok, it didn't have her username. So it was really not really possible for me to research her channel name. It wasn't burned into the image or anything like that. So yeah, I apologize for doing it wrong. I think it was Graven Babies who later on told me who this person was, and I looked it up. Yeah, I never saw that name before, so that's how I got punked. But it's all good. I have no big ego about it. You know, it's all good. I don't care. I think it's funny. You know, no big deal. You know, other people might get butthurt or have some kind of rage about it. I don't care. It's all good. You know, no one's perfect. I'm far from being perfect. I make mistakes all the time. But you can see how I did, how I was kind of set up for failure. There was no username burnt into the image. I had no name associated with her video. I just had the raw video. So it happens, and it's all good. And I think, you know, no harm, no foul. We all got some laughs out of it. And it's all good, as Robert says. My turds were clear. Thank you, Jesse. So thanks, everyone, for joining. And let's see. You can poop easy now. The strain is gone. Food. Did you take some of those shit take mushrooms, as was recommended by Kaz there, or Thaz? I forgot her name already. So anyway, Papa Cato Avocado. Wow, what an interesting name. You're not associated with Nick Avocado. That's cool. You're saying he literally gained another 89 pounds from his weight loss goal. I don't know. I haven't followed that guy in ages. So I know he got really big. He said he was. I remember when I made my video about him, why I'm no longer vegan video of his. He said he didn't think vegan diets were healthy, and when he said that, he looked like he had a pretty healthy body weight, and not to say that associates 100% with like being healthy, but anyway, what I saw him blown up to, and I'm saying this, you know, in as nice way as possible. It looked really unhealthy to my non-medical doctor eyes. So I only wish him the best, and whatever troubles were troubling him about veganism, the avenues of communication are always open, Nick Akato. If you have some questions for someone who's been vegan now since 2010 and have had nothing but fantastic health, fantastic athleticism the entire time. Remember, I'm 56, guys. I went to the gym today, did my basketball workouts, you know, lifted weights yesterday in my home gym. I mean, I'm doing all right. Get my blood tested. I show you guys. You guys see my what's that called? My testosterone levels are strong in my 50s. You know, I have the levels of like a guy who's 28. So Nick Akad, if you want to have a chat sometime, we can do that. You know, I have no hard feelings about you. I don't, you know, have, you know, nothing bad to say. Just come and chat with me. So anyway, he was over 400 pounds, Peter. Oh my goodness. Let's see, the Vegan Metalhead. Thanks for hopefully not the last, but the first super chat tip of the live stream here. Just a couple minutes in. That echo is worse than your haircut. In a way, it shaved top and sides and left along the back. Man, I'll listen to. I record these live streams onto one of my solid state drives here. So I'll check it out afterwards and check out the crazy echo and yeah, I think I figured out what went wrong. Just me being stupid, and I do lots of stupid mistakes. You know, it's just part of being a human involved in a lot of technology. You gotta see, I gotta take a pictures. I tell you, I have two 27-inch monitors here to keep this live stream working. You know, it's a little complicated. Let's see, Robert Bird, you cured your histamine issues with veganism. Awesome. Yeah, I usually hear the opposite of Nick saying. Nick saying he needed to quit veganism because he was worried about his health getting worse. Usually it's the other way around. Usually people, when they start eating more plants, not always. Again, I'm not a doctor or researcher, but typically hear people like, you know, having positive results. Does it mean it will cure all your issues or any of them? Not necessarily, but at the very least, you might feel better and feel better morally or consciously, knowing that your daily life existence, as far as the meals you eat, don't require animals being raised for slaughter and actually being slaughtered for you all the time. So there's a lot of positives to going vegan. Let's see. Wow, Fu Man Poo. Yeah, talking about bodybuilders. Yeah, a lot of people think, look at bodybuilders. They look so healthy. I mean, it's a known fact that bodybuilders have shortened lifespans in general compared to like non-bodybuilders. So, yeah, maybe muscles might look aesthetically pleasing but that doesn't translate into like healthy blood labs or, you know, stuff like that. You know, if you look good in bikini, if you're a female lady, girl, whatever, you know, doesn't mean you're necessarily healthy. You could have super high cholesterol or other biomarkers that aren't that good, but still look good as a bodybuilder or a bikini or Speedos or what have you. Hey, Dr. Bear is here. Wow, the live stream's really getting started now. Dr. Bear is in the house. Madeline Wesley, new here. Just wondering if I take any supplements. Yes, I'm really just kind of down to one supplement right now. Well, first of all, let's look at the definition of veganism and have a drink, because that's what we do. But the reason why we're having a look at the definition of veganism is not to be reminded that it's a lifestyle that's against animal cruelty and exploitation. But Angie, I should say, for the second time bought us from England, even though we're here in California, ordered us some of these. I forgot. We've tried both flavors. I think I like the one that tastes like durian. Is it the orange one? Those are the 90 tablet. I like the bigger supply because we're ordering them from England and shipping's not cheap or anything like that. But here's what we get here. I'll send you a link to this, to the supplements. Here, we're not sponsored or anything like that, but here are the the nutrition facts there: B12, D3, iodine, selenium, B2, B6, and folic acid. So if you're interested in this, you can check it out. They have another flavor too, if you want to try the black currant one. I think the orange is better. And the orange, I said, kind of reminds me of a durian sort of flavor. But that's the only supplement that Angie and I have been taking now for quite a while. I used to take some other stuff, but they stopped making what I was taking, so I'm just down to this right now. Yeah, and Angie says there's plenty of other vegan multivitamins. You don't have to order them from England, from the Vegan Society like we did. But yeah, I mean, I just thought it's cool. They're the guys that have the definition, made the definition I use all the time. I'll support them by buying their vitamins. You know, it's all good. Because it's a vegan company. It's the Vegan Society. But yes. Anyway. You're not feeling good, Fu? Or I know you always talk about intestinal issues. I hope nothing's worse for you tonight, Fu Man Poo. Uncle's here. Hey, when did Uncle show up? Hey, Uncle, good to see you. Awesome. We got Uncle and Peter. And oh my God, Tracy the Vegan is here. Man, we got and Angie. We have 4 moderators on at this particular moment. So I dare any haters to try to get any crap past 5 if you count myself too. So, it'd be quite an amazing thing if they were able to sneak any nonsense in right now. And speaking of nonsense, what I'm talking about as far as what we expect from our live stream viewers, and this is pretty much how I live my life. It's not just here on my live streams. If I go to the gym, I expect, if I'm going to communicate with others, I expect them to be civil with me. When I'm playing basketball, they don't have to kiss my ass and go, Ryan, you're so amazing at basketball, you should be a pro. No, just be cool, be civil. Let's be friendly, as opposed to personally attacking me or harassing me or stuff like that. No attacks like that. And here, since we're online, no spamming or trolling, we get a bit of that. And if you are here, as some people are, to debunk veganism, we ask that you do it in a respectful manner, meaning be civil, and give us one argument, one example. Just don't keep flinging idea, poop after poop on the wall to see what sticks. So anyway, that's how we roll here on Happy Healthy Vegan. If I haven't introduced myself, my name is Ryan. This is a vegan live stream that's not hosted by a sociopath, a narcissist, or a grifter. I'm a vegan of 13 plus years, went vegan this month, I believe. I guess almost exactly 13 years then. 13 in probably a few days. Back in 2010, started this YouTube channel in 2013, and that's my form of vegan activism. You rarely see me out on the streets or stuff like that. My forte is responding to what is now a plethora of anti-vegan misinformation from celebrities like Joe Rogan tabloids like, say, the Daily Mail, and just other people online, or even occasionally from people that leave comments to us, telling us all sorts of wonderfully nutty things that are extremely non-evidence based about veganism. Anyway, so yeah, that's what we do here. This is what we do on Fridays. It's mainly Ask a Vegan Anything, and as I put in the title, vegan related. Let's keep it vegan related. Don't ask me about, like my opinion on which Chevy car is the best one. I don't know. That's not my thing. But if we're talking about vegan things, we can talk about vegan things. And we often branch out a little bit towards the later parts of the stream. But if you're not vegan, cool. If you've come here to learn, you have an open mind, awesome. This is a great place to get a lot of information, not only just for me, but the combined vegan wisdom of all the people and moderators in our live chat here probably adds up to maybe over 1,000 years, maybe definitely well over 100 years of combined vegan experience time here. And if you're not vegan and you don't want to go vegan, you have no intention, but you're here to debunk veganism and you think you can, again, just be polite, be cool, and abide by our simple rules of being civil. So anyway, guys, thanks for joining us here on another wonderful Friday. Hope you're having a decent Friday. Hope you're feeling better. I did my thing today at the gym. I didn't play any games, so I put myself through a pretty good workout, both Tuesday and Friday. So I'm feeling pretty worked, but I feel mellow, but not wiped out as I do on some Fridays after having played like 3 or 4 games for over an hour or something like that. So anyway, hopefully my mind, it will be sharp as it can be here. So anyway, let me take some questions from you guys. Let's see, Heidi saying Dr. Greger had to be live streamed into Boston Veg Fest because he got food poisoning on his way in. Oh man, that sucks. Well, at least he was able to do the live stream. That sucks. He was going all the way to Veg Fest and got food poisoning on the way. That's what sucks about travel. You have less control over things. Gwen, hey Ryan, are you a coffee drinker or do you find you have enough energy when you don't need caffeine? Or where? Both. I mean, I hardly ever drink coffee, Gwen. I don't do it on a daily basis. I don't do it to get the energy I need to survive the day or to be able to go to the gym or just do work around here on the computer. However, I have started a new tradition this year after having not been a coffee drinker my entire life. And mind you, I'm 56 years old now. I just a few months ago decided, hey, what a pleasurable thing it is. I do the Friday live streams with you guys. The next morning, wake up and I'll imagine I will venture to one of our many local coffee houses often. We don't do it every Saturday, I should say, but it's something we do from on many. And so I've accompanied her and enjoying the pleasures of having a half calf. I don't drink or do I get a decaf? Which is it, Angie? Are you still here? I think I get a half calf, right? Sometimes I've gotten a decaf. I've never gotten a full calf, but it's just something I do. I enjoy it. I sit there and I bring my phone or iPad and read through Reddit or something like that. It's something to enjoy the beauty of a nice morning with my wife, something we can do together. So, but yeah, it's not something I need or depend on, but it's something I have been looking forward to doing. Half calf. That's what I got. That's what I thought it was, a half calf. Yeah. So yeah, and half calf is half regular and half decaffeinated, right? Is that what it is? And I don't even know what I'm getting. I think she tells me it's like a latte. I don't know the difference. I don't know what an espresso or mocha is or anything like that, but I think I'm getting something that's like a latte. But yeah, that's something, just once a weekish or every other weekish, having a little enjoying life, Let's see, Natalie says, or asks, everyone speaks about protein for weight loss. No, most vegans don't. I don't know why protein would be associated with weight loss. I mean, it's as far as I understand, I'm not a medical doctor or anything like that, but it's calories. If you're overeating any macronutrient or any combo of macronutrients, you're gonna have some weight retained. But anyway, could I name some good protein sources besides the usual sources? Natalie, I would suggest following someone like, say, maybe Dr. Garth Davis, who is a bariatric surgeon. I mean, he operates on people's stomachs, and he also wrote a book called Protein-aholic. Dr. Garth Davis. And he's dispelled the myths that protein really doesn't have much, if anything, to do with weight loss or anything like that. So yeah, I would check that out. But if you're looking for some good sources of protein anyway, I mean, I don't hate protein. I love all macronutrients. I love them all. Getting fats from nuts and seeds, proteins from all the legumes. Tofu's a legume. Lentils. I just had burritos earlier today. I love protein. But yeah, if you think though, just eating a ton of protein-rich foods is and not changing like how many calories you eat or how many calories you burn through exercise, just changing just the macronutrient combo alone is gonna have you lose weight. From all the science I understand, that's a myth. But yeah, protein is awesome. Bob Hill, I forgot you're a happy fam now, Bob. Welcome to your first full live stream day as a live stream. Vicky, I'm ever going to run for any political office. I did a couple years ago in 2020. I ran for city council here in my district in Long Beach. Didn't win. There were 7 of us. There was an open seat. I got 5th out of 7th place, and I learned a lot. And I see Nothingness just gifted 5 Happy Fam True memberships. Awesome. Thank you so much, Nothingness. That is really cool of you. Let's see who's getting them. Otters and Elephants, welcome. Devin Banks, welcome. Jokic, awesome, Jokic. I'm glad you got one. Rebecca and Vegan Han. Hey, didn't you get one a while ago, Vegan Han, from another gifting? But anyway, awesome. Thanks so much, Nothingness. That's totally awesome. And Peter just gifted one right now, too. And let's see who's going to get that. Let's see. Oh, maybe that Vegan Han. Let's see. I haven't seen Peter's come up yet. Let's see. Let's kind of wait to see what information we get here. Oh, Angie got the membership? Oh, man. Oh, boy. Oh, man. That's happened before, huh? Oh, man. That's cool when Uncle gets it, but Angie is like already, a channel moderator and channel, she's the co-channel host here with me. Oh, well. It's a thought that counts, Pete. But welcome, Angie. Welcome to the Happy Fam. Oh, man. You keep trying to opt out, but it keeps happening. How do you opt out? Yeah, I've never had to experience this before, so I don't know what it's like exactly. Let's see, Vegan Metalhead. You met 2 other vegans today at Chipotle. One was African American veganism is white privilege debunked. What? I don't understand. Met 2 other vegans at Chipotle. One was African American. Veganism is white privilege debunked. I see what you're saying. Yeah. As I pointed out, anyone can eat plants. You can be from any culture. I'm not a fully white dude. I'm 3/4 not white. There goes the white privilege thing there on me. And I've been a vegan activist, for over 10 years now. Oh, now you can use your custom emojis again. I forgot there are custom emojis that only channel members can use. So I guess you'll get some benefit there. Yeah, Chipotle does sound good. I guess I was craving that earlier, but that's why I had a burrito. Tacos. I made my bro tacos before the live stream. Yeah, Vegan Metalhead. I think I'm around 1/16 Native American as well. Cherokee. From my great grandma on my mom's side. Let's see, Peter, tomorrow I will not be protesting stuff about veganism, but instead count your protesting people protesting about LGBTQ plus. Wow, what's going on there, Peter? Let us know. Jalen, you had banana porridge? Cool, I had a nice big banana smoothie. Yeah, Sarah, I remember, Sonoma Veg Fest. I never went to one before. I guess it's one of the few the only California one where we never got an invite. And we were kind of fancy. Yeah, we should just go anyway. It's a little drive for us here, SoCal. But yeah, it sounds fun. We love Sonoma. We love Veg Fest. So 1 year, maybe in the future. But yeah, not this year. I think it's already happened, huh? Papacado, I've heard about that too, but I've actually been reading posts from actual doctors who know way more about fat metabolism and protein metabolism than I do, and they see no actual benefit from any macronutrient. You can it's kind of like when Duran Rider used to say, oh, you can eat unlimited carbs, have 10,000 calories of carbs, it's impossible to gain weight. Well, no, not if you're sedentary. Yeah, if you're a world-class athlete, yeah, maybe so. You can burn a lot of that stuff off. None of them have any magical effect. You'll see some guys like him saying carbs are the weight loss macronutrient. And you can, again, if you're in a non-calorie deficit, a calorie excess, you can gain weight on any macronutrient, from what I've learned from, again, learning from people who are way more learned about these matters. People written books about protein and weight loss, like say Dr. Garth Davis, and yeah, there seems to be no advantage to any macronutrient. Just it has more to do. Are you taking in more calories than what your body is needing, through just like being alive and, moving your body around. See, I'm not a scientist. I sound so primitive there, huh? Yeah, Neuron John, I just released a video 36 minutes ago, and then we went straight into the live stream. Dr. Bear, yeah, I think I agree too. It is racist to say when a person of color can't go vegan. Like, what are you saying? I'm a person of color. They're holding different groups to different ethical standards, as if people of color couldn't care about animal rights. Exactly. Like, how does race prevent you from understanding that, say, oops, let me hit the right button here. How does being of any culture or race, however you want to look at it, have anything to do with understanding that animal cruelty and exploitation are not cool? I mean, how does that relate to your ethnicity? It's ridiculous. So anyway, let me get back to this here. Yeah, Robert Bird, I know it sounds like a cliche, calories in, calories out, but as simple and naive as that may sound, it kind of boils down to that more than you'd think, according to people who know way more about the metabolism of fats and proteins and weight loss than I do. People who actually trained and written books and have done research in this. Fuban, you're a hopeless coffee addict. Well, it's good for your bowel movements, right? I mean, I know when we go to the coffee on weekends, I like to make sure, I want to get back pretty soon, just in case, just in case nature calls. Cashew cheese ravioli, Heidi. That sounds like a winter meal right there. Hey, Peter, thanks for the super chat tip there on Streamlabs. Remembering that certain music producer, Rick Rubin, who said veganism made him fat. But man, he didn't know. Rick Rubin admitted he just lays around on the couch all day. And he admitted his family and parents were all overweight. But eating plants, according to Rick Rubin, is what made him overweight, despite him admitting doing no exercise and having some family predisposition to being overweight. For him, though, it was the plants. Like, that was a mess of an interview. The Rick Rubin, why I'm no longer vegan on Joe Rogan. That was just a complete mess. I still laugh. I can't take him seriously anymore. I can't respect him as a music producer anymore, just after hearing all that nonsense. Like, how much other crap is he full of crap about? Cool, Fu Man. Coffee makes you poop. That's what it should do. Yeah, he's a legend though, Bob. My respect for the guy went way down, just like it has for like Neil deGrasse Tyson. I guess I kind of had elevated Neil deGrasse Tyson a bit because he was following in the footsteps of one of my idols of all time, Carl Sagan. Who did the original Cosmos documentary series in the 1970s, which I think is one of the greatest things to ever be aired on TV. Anyway, it turns out Neil deGrasse Tyson is nowhere as intellectually honest as Carl Sagan, and his philosophical skills suck, and his conceit is great. I'm going to think through these issues for you because you probably never thought about them before. Like, no, we've thought about what veganism is and is not, and you don't understand what veganism is, Neil deGrasse. Anyway, let's see, recovering know-it-all. Ryan, how do I go vegan after 55 years old? Best path? Like, what do you want to know? I mean, you already believe in what veganism is. It's a stance against animal cruelty and exploitation. So, assuming that you've gotten that down, because that's what veganism is, you just want to know how to eat, right? I mean, that's the most often asked question if you're new to veganism. And if you want to eat how we eat, because Angie's 55, I'm 56, and it's working for us. If you want to follow what some fellow relatively older vegans are doing, check out our book, Happy Healthy Vegan Cookbook. Do you guys like this book, guys? Let us know in the live chat. Let me know if you like the Happy Healthy Vegan Cookbook. This is Angie's work here, and Tracy, the moderator, who's on right now, helped Angie edit and polish it together here. Bunch of recipes, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and they're relatively easy. These aren't like foods you make for like a banquet, to impress all your friends and stuff like that. This is like a food diary. In fact, we might have one of these meals right after the live stream. It's that, or I'm going to go to what's that Chinese place I've been going to, Panda Express. But anyway, the first recipe in the book, the Tuscan kale pilaf. As the name says, there's Tuscan kale, there's beans, there's wild rice and sun-dried tomatoes, and what am I forgetting there? I think that might be it. Oh, mushrooms. Anyway, I'll put the link to the book if you'd like that. Let me get that up there for you. Oops, there we go. Let me go to our store. Oops, what is that? Ooh, my AdBlock Plus. Yikes. Where is our books here? Let me just send you to our store. You can get the print book or the ebook, which you can download right now. So let me send you that. But I think that's the most important thing. If that's the question you're asking, like how do you maintain your vegan ethics? Make sure you're eating enough food and it's a balanced, sensible vegan diet. And I think it's working all right for us. What do you guys think? So anyway, you like it too, Tracy, a fan fave there. That Tuscan kale pilaf is so yummy and filling. And I said, hardly a week goes by where we don't make the Tuscan kale pilaf. And I don't think we've made it this week yet. So we might make it tonight. That or Panda Express, one of the two. We'll see how it goes. So, what's that, Neuron John? If you are a healthy vegan, then do make young friends, because all other same age friends will be, what's that emoticon there? Just have a diversity of friends. They don't have to be young, but it helps. It doesn't hurt to have some young vegan friends too. Yeah, we were hanging out with some young vegans last week when we chilled out with Mike the vegan and his wife. They're young. They're like 20 years younger than us. Might be older than you guys, but it's all relative. Anyway, yeah, Sarah, I'm with you. I have friends of all ages. Well, even though I don't have too many friends right now, but I'm friendly with people of all ages. As long as you're friendly, as long as you're cool, as long as you're not trying to be a dick to me or something like that, not trying to bully me or gaslight me. We're pretty open-minded. Michelle, 40, you're not young? Gosh, I wish I was 40, Michelle, man. I wish I had my 40-year-old basketball legs back. Anyway, Tracy says, I've literally made everything in that book, being the Happy Healthy Vegan Cookbook. I'll just leave it up for a second. And all the recipes are so yummy. Angie is a great recipe creator and uses pantry staples. I mentioned there's not mock meats or anything like that in there, or processed food. I mean, you can eat processed food and mock meat, and we do from time to time too, but they're not in our book. Again, this is what we eat day in and day out every day. So I hate it when people try to give us crap. They see us like go to a restaurant or Disneyland, vegan food, blah, 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 it's not healthy. It's like, first of all, it's a theme park, like there's not really a bunch of healthy things at Disneyland. How is eating the non-vegan stuff at Disneyland healthy? But again, it's just like one day, one meal or something like that. It's not like how we eat every day. We don't go to Disneyland and eat all our meals. We eat like 99% of our meals right here under this roof. So anyway, Sean, you'll be my friend? Well, if you're here and you're cool, you're my friend. Peter, what was that? Your friend Amy Serrano. But she was the one that was found guilty, right? What would they do again? They're the ones that broke into a slaughterhouse. Is that it? She's going back to the courthouse next month to appeal her case. Awesome. I'm assuming she'd appeal her case. Wiz, am I a good 3-point shooter? I mean, where I play at, the 3-point line is not like the NBA 3-point line. It's the typical high school, the 3-point line is starts at the top of the key, basically, behind the free throw line. I shoot from there all the time, I feel very comfortable shooting there. I practice there. In fact, today, in practice, without anyone guarding me, just in practice shooting on my own, I made 14 in a row from the corner, not the top of the key, but next to the baseline. It could be a record. I usually don't count, but I had been counting. I go, let me see. Since I'm counting, let's see how far I can get. And I got up to 14 from the a high school 3-point line. But when you're shooting from the corner, that is much closer in distance to an NBA 3, because it's not a perfect circle when you get to the corners, or else the line would actually be out of bounds, so they have to break it in a little bit. But yeah, I would self-assess myself as a streaky 3-point shooter. I might make a 14 in practice, but in a real game I might miss 4 in a row, and then I'll nail 5 in a row, so you never know. Yeah, Uncle. Yeah, Disneyland for us is a lot of walking. From where we park at to check into the gates and get in, scanned in. It's a lot of walking. Then you start your Disneyland real adventure. You're going to food or rides and stuff like that. But you're right. It is a lot of walking, and it's good for us. Yeah, it's good. Just keep walking. It's just one form of activity. I do all my strenuous stuff at the gym, on the basketball court, or out in the garage. Doing resistance training. Then there's more easy walking, like when we walk to, say, a coffee place there on the weekends, or when we walk around Disneyland. I mean, I've my watch on. I can keep track. It's 3, 4, 5, 6 plus miles sometimes. It all depends. I kind of almost do park in the next town over when we go to Disneyland, actually, because Disneyland is expensive to park at. It's $30. It was like 20 before the pandemic, and I just read now they've raised it to 35. Fortunately, there's a mall nearby where that charges by the hour, and the first hour is free, and after that's like $3 an hour. So last time we were there, that vlog we just put out yesterday, I think we paid $6 for parking that day. And some guy was in the comments giving us crap. Ryan says, veganism is not a diet of white privilege, and how does he afford to go to Disneyland? It's because I have a SoCal residence magic key pass. It's you go 3 times and it's paid for itself. It's free after that if you look at it like that. And plus they let you pay it monthly as well, so it's like a gym membership. And it is kind of like going to the gym, as Uncle pointed out, a lot of walking. Uncle, we parked in Goofy. Yeah, they have the Mickey and Friends and the Pixar parking structures, which we haven't been in years. Like I said, way too expensive for us, especially since we only go for like 3 hours, 4 hours, as opposed to all day. Maybe you get your $30 or $35 parking value then. But yeah, there's like a Goofy level or a Mickey level or something like that. I get it all mixed up. I just remember when I parked in the past, I would take a picture of the pillar that has the picture of the cast character, so I remember ooh, we're in Goofy 6. Okay. Anyway, whoa, gosh, Tracy, parking was $50 in Palm Springs for a concert last weekend. Glad you pre-purchased parking. Yeah, parking's another thing that's gotten talk about inflation. How come parking's more expensive now after COVID? I remember when we went to the Hollywood Bowl in the mid 2000 teens, I'd pay the highest price parking to, not the highest price, but the highest price that non-millionaires pay. It was $20. I'm sure now it's $50 or something like that. When we saw BTS last couple years ago at SoFi Stadium, we had to prepay $100 parking. Wow, why does it cost so much to park now? What has changed in our economy that makes it more expensive to put a car in a parking space? Hug Goofy. No, we usually don't hug the cast members. There's usually a big line for that kind of thing. So no, I can't remember the last time we got to hug a Goofy. Sometimes it'll be Winnie the Pooh or something like that, at least in the past. Dollar is worth less, Bob, but man, I mean, has inflation really like tripled? I mean, think about it. Like 15 over 20. That's what is that division? Anyway, whatever that is. Hey Siri, what's 15 divided by 20? Let's see. Oh, come on, you're gonna be a jerk to me right now. You're just staring at me. Siri is not going to help me. Anyway, it hasn't. I don't think inflation's been that like 100% or something like that. Anyway, so anyway, let's see. You almost got your driver's license suspended due to your daughter selling a car without turning in the tag. Whoa! I remember one time when I sold a car like in the early 2000s. I sold it in Long Beach and ended up like in Los Angeles, and someone got like a parking ticket, and it came back to me like, wasn't the dealer supposed to like do that or something? Because I traded the car in at a dealer to get a lease a new car, and yeah, I don't understand how these things happen. Sarah, you're lucky. Yeah, if you can walk to your local outdoor concert spot and not have to pay crazy parking, hell yeah. That's the way to do it. And plus, it's fun to walk, right? Especially where you're at. More beautiful and, more nature up there in Oregon. Probably hell of a lot safer, too, than walking to a concert out here. Peter, you don't have a job right now. Oh, since when? But you were able to lower your expenditures down to next to nothing. Yeah, good for you. Good for you. Awesome. That's what we're about here too. We live relatively cheaply. It may look like we're living high on the hog. That one guy, I can't believe, you say vegan's not a life of privilege, but you go to Disneyland. Yeah, it's one of the few things we do. Until we have a cheap pass for SoCal residents. We can't go on the weekends. We can't go in the summertime, but it works for us. And what was I going to say? And yeah, we don't have kids. Student loans paid off. Our cost of living's kind of frozen in time since we bought this place 20 years ago, over 20 years ago. So we're not paying market value with the market price. I know rents are crazy. That's Reddit thinks I'm interested in that. I always get threads suggested to me about how crazy cost of living is, how crazy rents have gotten, landlords doubling people's rents or increasing it $500, and it's so yeah. We're lucky that we're in a situation where we can kind of live without having to like be in the full-on rat race. Live kind of semi-retired, like kind of sort of. Yeah, our house is cute, Sarah. It's an old house. It's over 100 years old, so it has a lot of cute touches. It's a Craftsman bungalow. They're cute. They're really cute houses. They're fun houses, and if you keep them up, they last a long time. Uncle, your bank is offering 5.75% interest on CDs right now. Wow, how long do they want your money for that? Is it for a few months or a few years? If a few months, that sounds awesome, but I don't like to have my money like frozen, like you can't touch it for years. But yeah, if it's for like a few months or 6 months, that's pretty cool. Yeah, what bank is that, Uncle? People want to know. Heidi, you really love Spanish-style stucco houses. Yeah, that's part of the Craftsman bungalow. There's different ways they can, like it's the same floor plan, but how they construct the exterior. We have the Craftsman bungalow version, but yeah, those 20s and 30s Spanish style. Ours came a little bit before that, so there's not a lot of Spanish style right here in our neighborhood. But yeah, they're scattered about for sure. Yeah, those are good houses too. I used to live in a Spanish style, a 1930s fourplex apartment in Los Angeles before moving out here. Let's see. Uncle asked, do the neighbors have the same kind of houses as us? It's all mixed up here. I mean, on our block here, yeah, I'm thinking next door in the corner in the house. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of older houses, right, all lined up on our same side of the street here. Houses from the teens, 20s, and 30s, basically. So yeah, it's an historic neighborhood. Which is cool, it means you just can't do anything you want to the exterior. You have to keep it in line with the historical guidelines, which I'm totally fine with. I don't want to make my 100-year-old house look like something it's not. I tell you, I bought it because I like the aesthetic. Say, Uncle, what do you got? Your bank is actually a credit union, which I have too. I don't have a real bank anymore. Yeah, you have a credit union. Unify, the 5 3/4 CDs are for a term of 11 months. That ain't bad. Yeah, if you have some money that you don't anticipate needing to touch for about a year's time, that's pretty good. I mean, there is a possibility, the Federal Reserve, has hinted at the strong possibility of one more quarter point interest rate hike before they're done. Don't know if that's going to happen or not. It's not going to happen this month, probably not next month. So who knows? So I'm saying that could still go up a little bit, just maybe a 0.25%, but it's still a good for 11 months. That's not bad. Yeah, credit unions for the win, Ditlow, for sure. Yeah, I got frustrated with banks a long time ago. What they do with our money, loan it out to all these like questionable entities and organizations that I disagree with politically and also not necessarily politically, just ethically. So anyway, yeah, credit unions, they don't do as much of that. And it's supporting a local business here, not supporting like some multinational corporation. I'm supporting a bank that has like maybe 6 or 7 branches scattered around maybe a 10-mile radius of me here. Yeah, Michelle, historical houses have a lot of character. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I was initially attracted like to Victorian architecture, that era, in San Francisco. Then I came out here and I go, wow, I like these older craftsman bungalows. LA has that old 20s and 30s stuff too. Yeah, they're fun as long as they're kept up. They're solid houses. Oh, Sarah, your old Fairfax house was a 1920s bungalow. Oh man, that sounds nice. That sounds like the dream for me right there. If I could just transport this house to somewhere else. Now, I kind of need a new house. I mean, don't need. I just we've been here so long. There's some issues that are kind of like, we've lived with, but it'd be nice to not have them anymore and just have a whole new kind of situation. But anyway, had lots of problems. Yeah, we've had to do some stuff, as you guys might remember. Just this year, we fixed a sinking toilet in one of the 2 bathrooms. It had been solely sinking for years due to some leaks and stuff. So we just turned the water off and stopped using that bathroom and had to replace all the tile, got a new toilet for it, fixed the plumbing that was causing it. And then when they were down there, they saw, oh, your other toilet is leaking too. They saw every time it got flushed, so I had to fix that, fix the kitchen floor, which if you remember some of our vlogs has been slowly breaking and chipping. It's like some old linoleum from like 40, 50 years ago, and it's just slowly breaking apart. And we had to put a new roof on. That's one of the more expensive things, upgrades, if you will. But house had like a 40 or 30-year-old roof that was leaking. And that causes problem. Water damage is serious. That can really mess a lot of stuff up. Jesse, you live in a 100-year-old building yourself in Vancouver. It has some issues, but so much character. Yeah, I mean, all houses will have issues. Like my mom's house is not 100 years old. It's from the 70s as opposed to the 1910s, but still has all the same problems. They still have to, at once, house gets like, several decades on, things happen, maintenance needs to be done. So whether your house is 100 or 40 years old, you're still going to be doing stuff to make sure it doesn't decay into the ground. Uncle, the house across the street from you was built in the early 1900s. Oh, it's one of those that was moved out here. Yeah, Long Beach has a few of those too, houses that were moved from elsewhere. Cool, I didn't know you had something like that there. Yeah, we gotta come visit you, Uncle. What should we do, Uncle? What do you have in mind? Like, where can we go eat at? I know the Spot is gone now. Is that what it's called? The Stand or the Spot? Have you been to that Pura Vida place? I've been seeing their images on Instagram over the years and have been really tempted to check that out. What are your thoughts, Uncle? What could we do out there? We want to chill with Uncle one day. I want to see your house again. I was only there one time. I remember it being really cool. I want to check it out again. Yeah, Peter lives there as well, Jesse. You guys are both Vancouver vegans. And vlog it. I don't know if Uncle wants to be in the vlog. If he gives permission, if he wants to keep his anonymity, I completely respect that. But if Uncle is cool with it being recorded, maybe so. Release it to the happy fam. Oh yeah, Peter lives in Victoria. My bad. Vancouver Island. There's Vancouver City, and then there's Victoria, the smaller town. Which isn't it the capital of that area as well too? It shows you how much I know about Canadian government. Let's see. Christian, you build houses? Wow, you're a house builder? Awesome. Peter, Ryan, if you live in a van, you can take it anywhere you go. Yeah, you've asked me this before. I said, that sounds cool. Maybe at your age, I assume you're quite a bit younger than me, Peter. That sounds fun. I probably would have been totally into something like that in my 20s, maybe even my 30s, but 56, I don't want to live in a van. I'm just too old for that right now. Okay, I was right. Victoria is the capital of British Columbia. Awesome. I knew it was the capital of something out there. I wasn't sure what. Okay, it is the capital of actually British Columbia. Awesome. Madeline, calcium supplements. I don't take any special calcium supplements. I mean, foods that contain calcium, but if any of you guys have any recommendations, I don't believe, the supplement I take from the Vegan Society has calcium in it. In fact, it doesn't. I remember reading through it earlier tonight for someone who asked. So I don't supplement with calcium. But as far as I know, my calcium, it's been in my labs, right, guys? You remember? I don't remember being low. I would have remembered if it was low. So it's either not in my test, like they don't test for calcium on a normal blood panel, or I've been within range. So hopefully I helped you out there a little bit, Madeline. But no, I don't take anything special for calcium. Okay, cool. You're welcome, Madeline. Yeah, Sarah points out, lots of calcium sources in plants. Not a problem. As long as you're eating a balanced vegan diet, not doing anything weird like just eating only fruit or nuts or something like that. Having a balanced vegan diet. Most of the time you're getting your calcium needs met. But if you're really concerned, you can get a blood panel, you can meet with a doctor, meet with a dietitian or nutritionist who can help dial it in for you. If you have a particular calcium need that, say, I don't have, or maybe you have some kind of medical situation that I don't have. So don't take advice from me. I'm just telling you, I don't supplement with calcium. Vegan Potterhead says, if I hadn't taken iodine for 9 days, I should take 2 iodine tablets for the first 9 days of taking them. I don't know. Wait, I forgot. Well, you guys were recommended to me last week an iodine supplement, right? Who was it? Do you remember? If I remember that discussion. Do you guys remember that going on? What was the brand you guys told me? Because I was going to look it up, and my computer, when I restarted it, I lost all my tabs. So I guess I could go look through the history. But anyway, if you guys can recommend the iodine supplement for us all to learn right now, that'd be awesome. If you guys have a favorite iodine supplement. Yeah, Garden of Life is the sublingual B12 spray that I've been using for a while, but I haven't been using that for a while. I haven't found it in my refrigerator. Either we ran out of it or it's like hidden away. It was J. Crow Logals. What a weird name. Okay, that was the iodine supplement. Do you guys recommend this J. Crow Logals iodine? Let me know, because I'm interested to see if it might. You guys said it after a few weeks you felt something like more energy or something. I'm willing to give that a shot. If it's not too expensive, I'll give it a shot. But let me know if what you guys think, because iodine is in the Vegan Society supplement that I've been taking, and since I've been taking it for like maybe 6 months, I haven't really noticed anything. I don't know, maybe there's not enough in there, I'm not sure, but if you have a more powerful iodine, I'm willing to give it a shot. Madeline, I'm not sure about how much bioavailable nutritional yeast is in B12, so if you're relying on nutritional yeast for your B12, I would say don't do that. I don't think any doctor would tell you to do that. So you should take a B12 supplement as well. But yeah, if you get a little extra from your nutritional yeast, awesome, right? But yeah, don't depend on nutritional yeast as a B12 supplement. Okay, Mark is saying you don't need to supplement iodine unless you are on a strict whole food plant-based diet. Well, we eat pretty much whole food plants, so say you're not, Mark, say someone is not on a strict whole food plant-based diet, meaning they're eating more processed food, like where would they be getting the iodine from? I actually don't know, so I'm asking you. Sounds like you might know a little bit more about iodine than me, so let me know what your knowledge about this is. Wow, Uncle, you took an iodine supplement when you were a kid? Interesting. Robert only supplements but what, B12 and D with creatine. Okay, I'm gonna have to look up this J. Kroll's iodine solution. Let me copy this and see if I can I'm gonna get it into a web tab here. All right, there it is. Browse. Let's check it out here. Okay, is this it, guys? Can you get it on Amazon, or do I have to buy it from J. Crow's? Let me know what you guys do. Where do you guys get your J? Oh, there it is. Amazon. Let me check it out. Let's see. $10? Okay, that's fine. $10 for this thing. How long will this thing last me if I take it every day? All you guys that have gotten this before, let me know. Curious, because I've never done that. I just had a dedicated iodine supplement before. I'm curious if you guys say it could give you more energy. Maybe I'll feel it, because you guys know I'm athletic. If I can get a little energy boost, that'd be awesome. Bob, is TRT vegan? Testosterone replacement therapy? Well, if it came from a human or a lab, the testosterone, if there's no animal cruelty and exploitation, let's look at the definition once again. Let's see. Yeah, as long as there's no cruelty animal exploitation involved, Bob, and I don't believe there are. I don't think like Joe Rogan injects himself with testosterone from a cow or a pig or something like that. It probably is vegan, but you guys can let me know. I absolutely know nothing about testosterone replacement therapy other than I know Joe Rogan does it. I've never done it. I've never seen anyone do it. I don't know anyone personally that does it. Joseph, it took a month and you were able to break out of your chronic fatigue. Okay, cool. If I can get a little more energy or feel a little better, I'll give it a shot. So I'll order some from Amazon tonight. Maybe I'll get some this weekend or so. And I'll have Angie check it out too. Thanks. Do we have some people pop on? Corvid and VLAM. Hello. If I haven't said hello to you guys yet, hello, Corvid. Hello, VLAM. Good to see you guys. And forgive me if you've been on for a while and I didn't say hi to you guys yet. Let's see. Uncle says they stopped requiring that iodine be added to salt because excess salt could do more harm than good. So they didn't want people to just be pounding salt for the iodine. Is that it? They didn't want people to use salt as a supplement. And Bill, hello, vegans. Hello, Bill. Angie's good. It sucks though. Angie makes, the posts on our social media, particularly Facebook and Instagram. And it sucks. I've talked about this before. I wish if you have a Facebook page, like a public page, that people follow, people can subscribe or follow your page. I wish the posts could only, I wish only comments on those posts could only be made by people who actually follow the page, because Facebook, in their stupid wisdom, they share these vegan food shots that Angie crafts, the post and the photos of, and all these idiots comment and say all these horrible, mean things. So she's getting really pissed off. Like, why does Facebook allow us? Why can't we lock comments down to people who actually follow us? And why is Facebook suggesting our vegan stuff to people who hate vegans? I know why, because it creates engagement, and that's what Facebook likes, getting people outraged. So apparently showing people pictures of just plant foods triggers all these idiot a-holes that just want to attack you because they get triggered when they see plants that are being eaten. It's so annoying. It would make our lives so much better if we could just lock that down, but they don't allow that. So yeah, you're asking, that was Angie's. She's been dealing with that for a while. Making a group for your page can help. Primary, like, if you already have a page, you can make a group. Huh? That's interesting. Can you make a group of just your followers? Do you know? Is there a way to automatically do that without manually adding every single follower? Because if you can do that, Primary Blend, if you can automatically make a group from your page and that group be based off only people who actually follow you, she might just post to that from here on out, because, you know, why bother posting it to everyone and getting all the hate? So let me know. That could be a nice workaround, Primary Blend. But yeah, Feline, Facebook sucks. Absolutely. It's a place for fighting and attacking and misinformation. Ooh, Nothingness gifted 5 more Happy Healthy Vegan memberships. Thank you so much again. So let's see. Vegan D got one. Travis got one. Right on. St. Pete Runner, Renee Juarez, and David Gardell. Thank you so much, Nothingness. And hopefully you guys are all, I know a few of you guys, hopefully you guys are all like, really, like, you like veganism. You're not one of these people lurking in the background that's an anti-vegan or something like that. But you're going to get some extra content from us and, you know, a little extra love. So, cool. Thank you so much, Nothingness. You can. You have to make it a private group. Well, I'm wondering, Peter, can we make a group based solely off our followers? That's what I want to know, because it'd be a pain in the butt to go and manually add each follower. And say we get new followers, we don't know. We wouldn't know that we need to add them. You know what I'm saying? If you can automatically create a Facebook group based on people who follow you, that would be amazing. That could change our lives a little bit. Hey, Diana Bananas, thanks for joining us. Corvid didn't get one. Yeah. Damn, how come Corvid didn't get one? Corvid totally should have gotten one. Let's see, Uncle asks, can you make pumpkin pie from the ones the markets sell for Halloween? You guys tell me. I don't know. I'm not the chef around here. Let me know. Can you make pumpkin pie from like regular, like store-bought Halloween pumpkins? Peter, yes, you can make it a private group and only let people in. And then anyone else. But I'm going, okay, I'll check it out. I want to see if I can automatically make a private group based on subscribers. Like, is there like a pull down or something like that? I'll check it out. That's an interesting idea. I'll explore that for sure. Angie is hoarding memberships. Well, she's hoarding one because she got the one earlier. Yeah, Peter, yes, we should make a Facebook group for just our happy fans too. We just haven't gotten around to that, but that's a fantastic idea. Yeah, it just sounds like a lot of work to get set up. I'm sure once it's set up, it'll be cool, and hopefully you guys will just help populate it and chat and stuff like that. I just haven't put in the time to take that first step, to go down the Mark Zuckerberg trail and start clicking everything we need to click to make it happen. HC Ray Wall says, yes, about my question about a private group. Yes, you can make the group and then followers could request access. I don't think you could upload current subscribers though. See, that's what I want. If I could automatically create a group based upon who's following. Because I tell you, that changes. People come, people go. If that list could just be automatically updated by Facebook, who's going to be in this group, that would be amazing. So we'd have to request people. All right, I'll talk to Angie about that, you know. Primary Blend is saying the algorithm, the Facebook algorithm, will suggest it and pop up and grow. Okay, we'll give that a shot, guys, because right now it's kind of sucks, you know, just getting all this hate on innocent pictures of food. And she doesn't say, and if you're not vegan, you're an effing a-hole. It doesn't say anything like that. Not laying any kind of guilt trip, like saying, yeah, no animals were killed for my dinner here. Nothing like that. Just showing some curry dish or something like that. You know, totally no judgment of any kind. Still getting hate because people are a-holes. People get triggered. That's how precious these a-holes are. They get triggered when they see people eating plants. Like, what kind of idiot gets triggered when they see people eating plants? Do a Discord group. No, that's way too complicated. I mean, yeah, Angie's not, yeah, I can barely understand Discord. I'm a horrible noob at Discord, and Angie gets it even way less than I do. It's like a Discord server. Okay, I'll check it out, guys. I'll see what we can do. Okay, so Peter says, no, what you would do, Ryan, is start a group. We already have a Facebook, it's not a group, it's a Facebook page. So let's see. And so I don't want to start a new one and then have people answer questions and certain moderators will let them in or reject them. Gosh, I think we'd have to start a whole new thing is the thing. Let me explore what can be done with what we already have, because I don't want to start a whole new thing. I'm sure Angie doesn't want to either. Yeah, but yeah, making a private Facebook group for the Happy Fams is totally a legit idea. It needs to be done. We just haven't wanted to buckle down and get to work on that one. Yeah, Bob's a member now, Corbett. He got gifted a membership last week. Yeah, Diana, yeah, Angie's food pics are so non-threatening. She's not saying anything provocative or aggressive. Completely opposite. Just totally just sharing, here's what I made, and, you know, nothing like, hey, you suck if you're not vegan. Nothing like that. Like that guy that was mad when she showed a picture of a fruit smoothie. Yeah, exactly, Peter. I made a video about that a few weeks ago. That's a textbook case. That's exactly our Happy Healthy Vegan page where some idiot sees a picture of food and gets triggered, and then in his case started lying, like, oh, you're gonna get diabetes eating bananas and nonsense like that. Joseph thinks we can make a group on the page. So I'm going to explore this. Yeah, we'll research that. We'll see what options we have, and maybe that will make her social media experience a little better, because it's just getting frustrating. Putting up innocent, non-judgmental, non-threatening food pics, and then as a 55-year-old woman receiving all this hate from like idiot a-hole guys. Yes, I already have a Discord server in Naranjan, but you know I never use it because I barely know how to use Discord, basically. Yeah, Foo Man, people get triggered on anything. They get triggered on kitten videos, like you said, a banana smoothie. You never know. Anyone could get triggered off anything. Whoa, vegan Potterhead? I'm thinking of making videos on Harry Potter and how it relates to veganism, non-human animal rights. What do you think of this idea? Not promoting. I don't know. I don't really know too much about Harry Potter. I've seen a few of the Harry Potters, maybe 3 of them or so. I don't remember too much as far as like rights. Yeah, tell us a little bit more about that. Like, yeah, what specific things in the movie relate to animal rights? Okay, so Peter's saying, Ryan, it would really be no work. All you do is start the group and people would post off and I could be a moderator. Okay, Peter, you're making it sound easy to make the Happy Fam group. All right, Peter, you've convinced me. I just need to dedicate a little bit of time one day to that and get it started. Yeah, Naranjan, I know voice chat on Discord is probably the killer app, the killer use for Discord. I've been on a few Discord conversations. Yeah, Sean, instead of being triggered by a banana smoothie, I get triggered like you do when seeing animal cruelty. There's some obvious, like, you know, problems there. But eating a banana smoothie or having a Dole Whip or eating some curry? How does that trigger someone? What kind of lame ass precious snowflakes get triggered by something so innocent where there's no harm, no victim, no judgment? You know, it just shows you people are precious snowflakes, especially haters. Yeah, Fu Man. Yeah, I'm not a Potterhead or anything like that, but yeah, I've enjoyed a few of the Harry Potter movies.
All right.
But thank you for the super chat tip there, though, Vegan Potterhead. I just saw we got the voice thing to the all right. That's for your super chat tip there. It came like a minute late. Let's say Naranjan said, I would also join the Facebook group. You can still continue posting on the Facebook page, but ignore the trolls on the page. We'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do. You've given me some ideas here. Okay, so VLAM likes the Potterhead idea. Peter's saying, yeah, once I start the vegan Facebook page, nothing needs to be done. Yeah, talking about ours for the Happy Fam. People can just post stuff and sit back, and Peter can be a moderator. And it probably wouldn't require much moderating because it's only going to be Happy Fan people. I have to worry about, people who want to be there. You guys want to see the content, as opposed to people who hate veganism, but somehow in Muck Zuckerberg's wisdom feels he needs to push our content to people who hate what we're about. It's so frustrating. But anyway, I like your guys' suggestions, and we'll work on something. Oh, I don't remember the Fantastic Beasts particularly. It's been a while, guys. I probably smoked some weed too while watching it, so I don't remember it. Ray says, I could always create the group, then add our Facebook page and set me as a moderator. We're talking about two things. Is this about the Angie's getting the hater spam problem on the Happy Healthy Vegan page, not the Happy Fan page? I'm getting confused now, guys. I'm a podhead? What's a podhead, Peter? Coraline on a little shrooms. What is Coraline? I haven't heard of that one, Corvid. Got me curious if something's like shroom worthy there. It must be interesting. I want to ask you guys, is anyone like, I tried a few times to get some vegan beef jerky. Like, I can't find any. I was just at the market the other day. There's nothing. I mean, the market usually carries a ton of it. There was none. Do you guys, any of you guys having the same problem? Having like is there some kind of global or local like vegan jerky problem shortage thing? Let me know if you guys know anything about this. Okay, Coraline is a Tim Burton animated movie that came out back in the teens. Definitely worth the watch. Okay, thanks for sharing that. And let me know. And I also have a question. Are there any Australians watching right now? Because I have a question. I don't know how to ask Google or ChatGPT. I think I just need to ask an Australian. So Costco has vegan beef jerky. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I don't have a Costco membership, but my mom does. So when I go visit her, I think I'm a visitor this weekend. Maybe I'll head to Costco if I have some time, if I'm not too tired. Okay, Heidi has vegan jerky. I'm looking like, yeah, they didn't have anything. They didn't even have Pan's mushroom jerky, Sarah. They didn't have like the Louisville one that I like. I mean, none of them. Like, there's no vegan jerky. And we looked on Instacart for Sprouts. Same thing. They don't have anything there either. So like, what's going on? Like, at least here on the West Coast. So yeah, the reason I asked, I feel kind of munchy right now. I wish I had some jerky to munch right now. It'd be so rad. Yeah, any Aussies here right now? Okay, Primary Blend has another pointer about creating this more private Facebook group. Okay, so our main account, which is the Happy Healthy Vegan page, will create a group that you can manage. So maybe all of your already existing followers would automatically be notified of its inception, knowing Facebook and its notifications law. Okay, I'll tell Angie to give that a shot. That should be pretty easy and automatic to do. Yeah, Sarah, you did tell me at the beginning to get your snacks. And I just kind of laughed and go, man, now I'm regretting not having followed your advice there. I am feeling kind of snacky. Okay, Heidi, the Louisville one is at your Whole Foods. Yeah, our that's where I went. I looked the other day at Whole Foods. They had none. Just no vegan jerky. Bummer. Okay, Ray says the easiest way to create a private Facebook group is to set it to private, generate a QR code for members to join, and then send that QR code out to Happy Fam members. Okay, when we get the Happy Fam page set up, remind me about that, Ray. I'll probably forget that one, but remind me if I have any issues. But I'll probably just let you guys know about it and paste a link or something like that. Or we'll probably make a community tab post here on YouTube and send you the link there. So I don't think we'll have any problems sending the link out to our Happy Fam people. Yeah, we could try to make our own vegan jerky. It just won't be quite the same. Oh, see our link there from Streamlabs for the vegan cult member tee? We actually made the vegan cult leader shirt. Remember the one I wore last week, that green one? I'm not sure what other colors Angie might have it in, but if you want a shirt that says vegan cult leader, it was previously available only to me, but just this week Angie made it available to all. So click the link down there where it says vegan cult member tee, merch.happyhealthyvegan.org. You guys see that? It's from our Streamlabs bot. Just click that if you want to get the vegan cult leader. So if you want to be your own vegan cult leader, you can take that title away from me if you want. You could be your vegan cult leader. So if any of you guys been jealous of the shirt for any reason or you wanted one, you can do it too. Hey, Nothingness. Wait, we got some more members here. Nothingness is gifted 5 Happy Healthy Vegan memberships. Let's hope Corbett gets one. Let's see. Josie, Deficient, Redlocks, and let's see. Should there be some more here? Corvid, you didn't get one again? Wow, YouTube must have it out for you. I apologize. If I could just select you manually and make you a member, I would, but I don't think I can do that. Umar, you've been vegan for over a year. Awesome. You feel so energized and great. My question is that how amazing is freshly made seitan? I don't eat seitan too much, but actually, I was at Whole Foods the other day. They're not only were out of vegan jerky, they're out of seitan. I went there to get this seitan sandwich. That's why I went there, not to shop really, but I looked for the jerky while I was there to make this really cool seitan sandwich. They didn't have any. They had like no seitan. I go, what the hell's wrong? This is like Whole Foods. It's like a big ass market. You know, it's like a national chain owned by Jeff Bezos. No vegan jerky anywhere in the store, and no seitan at the deli. And I looked at their pre-made ones too. Sometimes they have those. None. Like, so I like seitan, but unfortunately, I have not been able to eat any vegan seitan for a little bit. You have it out for YouTube as well, Corbett. Awesome. Neuronjon, what is this perk you're not aware of? Gotta learn. Which perk are you referring to that I mentioned? So Jesse, you were invited for dinner while traveling this week. They were kind enough to ask about preferences. They are pescatarian, so there was fish, but they made a special dish for you. You're appreciative. See, people can be like that. I've said many times, like, you know, if people are cool, they'll work with you, you know, instead of ridiculing you or something like that. You know, often when we visit friends, we don't visit too many friends now, but we used to, you know, they'd often like, let's go to a vegan restaurant. They don't mind. Or if they're gonna make dinner at home, they'll make a vegan meal for us all. They won't like put a steak right in front of us that we have to look at and stuff like that. So that's awesome. Heidi does not like seitan or Satan. Oh, Neuronjon, the YouTube membership. What does that need to learn? Oh, the channel memberships. Yeah, all the people with the little badges or medals next to their name and the green names. Yeah, it's the Happy Fam. You can just click in the show description for this video. I think I have a link right down there, or on our channel page, right next to the join button should be, right next to the subscribe button should be the join button. Yeah, it gets you access to some videos that are typically just made for you guys, like our vlogs, like, you know, our Disneyland vlogs. We usually leave them up maybe for an hour or so, or we premiere them live for everyone to see, but right after that, we make it so that only channel members can watch it. Oh gosh. Oh god, you guys see this one here? Why are you so interested in what I feed my cat? Why do you give a shit for? Like, where? I just want to know, what evidence do you have? So if you can state me the evidence you have. I remember you said you just have a hunch. You have actually no evidence. Like, I've had many vegan activists. Let me show you the evidence I have. I've had many vegan activists come into my house. Or Mike the Vegan, Ollie Tabrizi, just to name a few. There's many people that have been here. We've made videos making recipe, like how-to videos of making vegan kibble that we fed to our pets. So we have a lot of evidence on our side. So I would like to know, what evidence do you have? You're just making crap up. You're just trying to slander us for no reason. I don't know how a discussion or a debate would prove anything, because you have jack crap. You don't have any evidence whatsoever. Nothing other than your imagination. Zero evidence. So thank you for the super chat tip, but no, I don't have to. There's nothing to debate. You have nothing. Like, what is there to say? The debate would be, all right, tell me your evidence. You would say, I just think you do. Well, that's not a debate. That's you stating an unsupported opinion. So anyway, thanks for the super chat tip, but no, sorry. There's no way to have a debate with someone who has no evidence. Like, what would you say? What's the big gotcha you're going to tell me? Like, what, do you have some kind of photograph or something? There's no such thing. Oh, God. I mean, I can make up crap about people, too, you know? Let's say, hey, you know, Richard murdered a guy in high school. I have no evidence, but I believe it. I think I have a hunch. Let's have a debate about it. Like, no, I'm not. You don't have to respond to any idiotic, non-supported claim that any fool throws your way. That's not what life's about. Have something more serious than a hunch. I have a hunch you killed a guy when you're in high school. You see what I mean? It's just ridiculous. What's that, Peter? You once heard of an animal cruelty charity that was fun, raising money, and the only vegan options they had were veggies and dip? So you're saying they're, an animal charity had nothing to do with animal cruelty. I see, but it's still, if you're doing a fundraiser for animals, seems like you would not want to have animals on the food list, right? No, Fu Man, the trolls are not back in town. We have so many moderators right now. We're troll proof. Let's see. Have ever checked out Vegan Knave? He's in my chat and he's a great activist. No, where are you at, Vegan Knave? Thanks for sharing that with me. I don't watch too much like vegan YouTube, to be honest with you. We've been doing this since like 2013. Like, we have, you know, you can only watch so much. I mean, I still watch stuff. I watch Joey Carbstrong. His most recent video, or second most recent, he was like chatting with some like teenage guys out in the street, and they were just making excuses up left and right, just flinging poop left and right. Oh, hey, there's Vegan Knave. Hello, Vegan Knave. So what did someone just say about you again? They gave you a big plug here. All right, let's go with this. How is that? This is my backup. Huh. I've been having weird issues all day. Hello, testing. Okay, it's probably not as loud or anything. This is a, yeah, I don't know what happened with my audio. Fortunately, I have several ways of getting audio into my computer system here, and I have this as a backup method. It might not be synced up with the video perfectly, and I missed your super chat tip there, Peter. No, I was asking you. Yeah, I saw it about 2 minutes ago. You said the animal charity that people were hired to work there, but they had to eat vegan. Oh, they said it was discrimination. Okay, I didn't read that. Did I hear about this animal charity? An animal charity that people were hired to work there, but they had to eat vegan. And they said it was discrimination not to let them eat what they wanted to. Huh, no, I didn't hear about that. Wait, let me know. Is the sound back or not, guys? Let me know. I see no sound and I hear all good. So let me know. Peter's saying no sound. Sarah is saying the sound is good. It's back. Okay, it should be. I see my levels here. It's back. Okay, cool. Huh. I really wonder what happened. Here, let me... Testing. Huh. Weird. How about this? Can you hear this? Ah, I see. I can't even do my sounds right now. Crap. Let me check something. Oh, there it goes. Huh. Okay, vegan gains. Why are you so obsessed with me, Richard? Like, please share your fascination with me here. Let me just answer the question completely here and explain exactly. I know I've said this before, but it doesn't sink in. But I can look in our channel. We've taken the video down since. It was about 2014, could be 2015. We made a video showing people how to feed your cats a vegan kibble recipe. That should give you some clue right there. A recipe that we made for our cats, and we showed people how to make it, and so, you know, to share this information with others. Well, as a result of that video, got so much hate for this on both sides, from vegans, from vegans saying, you know, yeah, people saying like, oh, it's animal cruelty. I mean, cats are obligate carnivores, blah blah blah. And then people just created so much uproar that we made a point right then. Like, you know, we're not going to make any recommendations as how you should feed your animal. Why? First of all, we're not vegan, or what's that word? Veterinarians. We're not trained in animal biology or anything like that. That's not what we do. We're vegan, just simple people that are vegans for our own personal ethical reasons. We're not here to tell you what to do. Here's the thing. If we made an endorsement saying, hey, here's what we do. We feed our cats vegan kibble like this and all vegan food. People are going to say, oh, Happy Healthy Vegan saying it's totally cool. We're going to follow what Happy Healthy Vegan does, because if it's given an endorsement saying that, oh, Happy Healthy Vegan gives the thumbs up. Well, here's exactly why we don't want to do that. Okay, 1 second, guys. Here is exactly why. Here is a position statement of not a health organization like a veterinarian's, but of an ethical vegan doctor of veterinary medicine. And she says, yes, you can. Although cats are biologically carnivores, in many cases they can be successfully maintained on a diet as long as it meets all their nutritional requirements specific to cats. So she says it can be done. It's easier for dogs, but it can be done. However, one problem that can afflict cats, if they are, even if you're feeding them a perfect diet, they still can get lower urinary tract disease. And male cats are much more likely to get this obstruction. So, to monitor for this, here's what this ethical vegan doctor of veterinary medicine says. There's things you should really do here. You should cat guardians, that's what she calls cat owners, who put their cat on a vegan diet, should do all these things here to make sure that everything's working well. Why? Because it often doesn't. So so here's the thing. We don't want to give people any advice that could end up having your pet, like what happened to Vegan Gains, having his pet be on death's door and then freak out and start feeding it stuff that you might not want to. We don't want to give you any advice that can make your cat be in the hospital, make your pet sick. Nothing like that. That's not why we got into veganism. So you do your own research, everyone. We're not going to come out and endorse any particular way of feeding your cat, because there are issues that even if we say, hey, go and feed your cat vegan, there are things that you need to do beyond that you might not do. Because if we say, hey, it's cool to do that, we don't have all the fine print saying, well, here's what you should also be aware of as well. And we could end up giving you advice that, that quite frankly, might lead you down a path of your animal being quite ill. So this is exactly why we don't give any endorsement or recommendation. How dense are you about this? Doesn't mean that we're not vegan or that we don't feed our cats vegan. We are just not going to come out and endorse this as what you should do, because you might not be fully aware of all the things that you should do according to this vegan veterinarian. All the things that you should do to properly care for your vegan pet. You just might do the basic, just feed it vegan and think everything's cool. And you might be fine with that, but you might not. So therefore, we made a policy decision in 2014 to not make any endorsement as to what we do, because you might follow what we're doing and not have the same results or anything like that. I don't see why this is so hard to understand. This has nothing to do with me. It just has to do with our position we've had for like 7-8 years now. Why should I all of a sudden change it? Well, I don't understand why I need to. Why must I change the position that we've had based on these facts all of a sudden because some sociopathic dude that is fixated on me for some reason? I don't know why he's so fixated on me. Why should I change what I'm doing because some YouTuber is not satisfied with my way of doing things? I don't give a shit. I really honestly don't care what this sociopathic YouTuber says or thinks about me. I do care, though, about the baseless lies. No evidence whatsoever to back up his claims, just his hunch. So lame. That's just something you see from like Vegan Deterioration or Sean Baker or people like that. All right, so anyway, that's enough of that. This is the last time I'm ever going to talk about this. I've stated it so many times, but people say, no, that's not good enough. Well, it's tough shit. That's how we've been doing it since 2014. And if you don't like it, I don't say I'm sorry. I really don't care. I'm not here to make sure that you're emotionally satisfied. That's not what it's about. So we're done with that. Josh wants to know, would I ever acknowledge that veganism is not for everyone? What do you mean? In what sense? Curious, Josh, what are you talking about? In what way? Like, it's not practical for everyone? Like, yeah, if you're a Mongolian yak herder, you might not be able to be a vegan. I'm not sure why you would want to be one if you're a Mongolian yak herder. If you're trapped on an island with nothing, you might not be able to be one. Like, what are you talking about? Just kind of curious. Bob, think you guys as vegans should be able to work things out. No, if someone's a narcissist or a sociopath, doesn't matter what food they're eating, right? I mean, it's hard to work things out with people who are narcissists or sociopaths. And again, why should I lower myself, as Deemstar says, and have a discussion or debate with someone who wants to kill all the lions and tigers and eagles in bears, and this is the greatest mass extinction ever known. Like, no. Let's see, Josh, like it's not practical for poor people who usually, like, what are we talking about? Who are these poor people and where, Josh? Like, what are you talking about? Like, if you're poor in the United States, tell me, what is more affordable? Dollar for calorie, what is more affordable than the foods that I eat? Grains, legumes, potatoes. Like, eating meat costs a lot more than that. You are aware of that. Like, meat costs more than grains and legumes. And potatoes. Dairy costs more than that. I'm not sure what you're talking about. If economics are a factor there, Josh. So what do you recommend if someone can like afford like maybe $5-10 a day on food? Like, show me this magical meat diet that's cheaper than eating the foods that I just outlined there that are plants. Just curious. Okay, we'll see what Josh brings back. Yeah, why is veganism not for everyone? Allison says, wow, Josh, that's a hot take. Kind of patronizing, don't you think? Yeah, rice and beans, baby. Yeah, AJ Vintage. I know about Food Not Bombs. Yeah, they are vegan food pantry. They give food out to like homeless and others in many cities. Uluwali, I just said veganism is not for everyone. I said you might not be able to remain vegan if your airplane crashed or something like that and you have no food or something like that, or if you're a Mongolian yak herder, it might be tough. But yeah, other than weird extreme circumstances like that, I was trying to get from Josh, like, what's he talking about? I said, oh, if you don't have a lot of money. Great. Yeah, if you don't have a lot of money, you should be eating plants because they're cheaper. Thanks for sharing that, Peter. I knew it was him. Like, who gives a crap? I just wonder why he's so obsessed with me. Probably because I called him out, and he's not used to being bullied. He likes to bully people around, right? So I'm sorry if you're watching, Richard. You're not gonna bully me, okay? I really don't get bullied by people. I'm sorry. I'm older than you. I'm bigger than you. At least a lot taller than you. I'm not gonna get bullied by some punk. Like, he needs to get a hobby, huh? Why is he so obsessed with me? Like, why does he care about me and my little channel here? Like 2,000-3,000 views, But, whatever. That's how narcissists and sociopaths are. They get obsessed and they are toxic. And that's another reason, if you're watching why I don't want to discuss things with you. I've had a few discussions with him in the past, and they always turn quite toxic. And I don't deal with toxic people. So anyway, let's get back to, let's see Josh here. I don't mean to be patronizing about like plants being unaffordable. My perception is that people of a lower socioeconomic status cannot choose where their meal comes from sometimes. Okay, I'm not sure which people you're talking about. Like if you're, lower socioeconomic status in the United States, you can get a few $100 a month SNAP benefits, and you can use those, guess what, to buy grains, legumes, potatoes, vegan jerky, whatever you want. I mean, it's there's nothing forcing them to buy the more expensive meats. You don't even have to buy the vegan jerky, that's kind of expensive too, but yeah, you can still buy, with your SNAP benefits, plants. Bob, you don't even understand what the argument is about? Crazy. Yeah, exactly. There's no argument. The argument is that he has no evidence and he's just ranting and going crazy about me. But, that's the thing is about narcissists, sociopaths, just cut them off. Don't deal with them. That's why I have them blocked. Let's see. Jackie says, wrong as you could possibly be. What's that about there? Let's see. Jesse says, yeah, I agree. There are people living in food desert where options are so limited. No access to fresh produce. And in fact, you don't even need to eat fresh produce to be a vegan. I mean, I eat lots of frozen stuff too, frozen produce, I should say, not like frozen junk food. No access to fresh produce. Not saying it's impossible, but it's more difficult. So, I mean, if that's your situation, Josh, if you're describing yourself, okay, that's cool. And I respect that personal sharing of your personal experience there. But if you are here to say Josh, who doesn't live in a food desert and is not super poor, if you're saying Josh can't go vegan because there are some hypothetical people that you don't know personally who are poor and live in food deserts and they might have trouble going vegan, that's not really an excuse for why Josh can't go vegan. You still understand the point I'm trying to make here, Josh? I'm not saying that you're doing that, but I see people try this all the time. They say, well, what about people in food deserts or whatever? Is that you? I mean, you're saying you can't go vegan because of some person, hypothetical person that you've never met. You're just making someone up. What about food deserts? So I can't go vegan because of some people that live in food deserts. Do you understand my point there, Josh? Okay, Josh now says, yes, but you can always go to the grocery store. Yeah, even in food deserts, you got to buy food somehow. And anyway, what were you saying there? I lost you. But public events where food is available rarely have vegan options. Depends where you go. But the thing is, I make plans around it. If I'm going to somewhere like, say, Angel Stadium that has crap vegan options, I can say their vegan options there are crap. I know that ahead of time, and I know I'm not going to be going there looking for a meal to sustain me or anything like that. I'll eat beforehand. I'll bring something with me. There are things you can do. Just be prepared. And still, there are still stuff. I mean, if I'm starving,
everybody be vegan.
They have
if you
pretzels.
are able to be vegan, then you should be vegan.
I ate pretzels at the Angels game. There are Cracker Jacks, which we looked up were vegan too. So there's some things you can get. You might not be able to get something fancy like a vegan hot dog or something like that, or a vegan burrito, but there's still something. They still have fruit there. You know what I'm saying? There's still stuff. You know what I'm saying? There's still a fruit bowl or something. Even though the vegan options are crap, that's still vegan, right? Even though they don't call it vegan. What was that, Don? Thanks for the super chat tip there. The question is, can you be vegan? Not can everybody be vegan? Exactly my point. Just because some people might not be able to be vegan, why should that prevent you, Josh, from being vegan? Just because there might be some hypothetical people that might have trouble being vegan. I don't see why that would be a reason, a deal breaker, stopping someone like Josh from being vegan. If you're able to be vegan, then you should be vegan. Exactly. Ray says Detroit is a food desert and there are plenty of vegans that thrive there. Great points there. Thanks, Ray. Yeah, Primary Blend, veganism is a choice. It's a choice you make, a stance against animal cruelty and exploitation. Yeah, Peter, yeah, what about the Inuits or the Eskimos? Okay, are you one? Can you share your personal Inuit experience with me and tell me what it's like to find food on an Inuit place where you live? I don't know. I'm just saying, don't use that as an excuse. Don't use other people that you're imagining what their life is like. Don't use these imaginary people's lives experience that you're imagining and making up as your reason why you can't eat plants and only plants. Yeah, VLAM lives in Hong Kong. Vegan options are non-existent where she lives, other than most basic produce and grains. But she acknowledges that she can cook her own food because she can afford the time and money to do so. An uncle, yeah, if you're going somewhere, like I said, like Angel Stadium, I could always bring some fruit with me. If I don't want to buy their fruit cup or a pretzel or Cracker Jacks, I just grab a banana. You don't even need a can opener. Oh, I didn't even see that, Peter. Thank you so much for doing that. I didn't even have to see that. So that's why I love having awesome moderators like you and Uncle. And where did AJ go? I saw AJ come in earlier when I was kind of pissed off at something. Are you still here, AJ? My bad. He came in at that particular moment. There you are, AJ. Deem Stars, you use ChatGPT to tell you what to make for eating? That's awesome. Yeah, tell me, what does ChatGPT like tell you to eat? Like, how do you ask it? Like, what do you ask it? And what does ChatGPT say to you? Hey, AJ, you're here, awesome. Dr. Bear says, shout out to Happy Healthy Vegan, our cookbook right here, the Happy Healthy Vegan cookbook. What'd you say? I lost it. Is full of quick, easy vegan recipes using cheap ingredients like rice, beans, and vegetables, etc. Exactly. Like, once again, let me provide the link to that in case someone was inquiring here. Here is our oops. Well, I think we just got a super chat tip there. I will get that 1 second. Here's shop.happyhealthyvegan.org. You can get the ebooks. You can get the print book. We'll sign it for you. Our books. Hippieista, thanks for the super chat tip. Even inside your house, you grow microgreens and many vegetables. Awesome. That's a good point, Ray Walsh. You found that the cleanup after cooking while vegan takes a lot less time too, because you're not scrubbing off a bunch of disgusting grease. It takes way less dish soap too. Nice little money saver. Oh, cool. I'm glad you like the lava lamp there, Primary. Let's see. So Deemstar said use ChatGPT to make an oat bar recipe. It turned out great. Lol. Awesome. Let's see. Allison shares that she went vegan before she had her first job as a teenager. You're vegan when making $12 an hour, Canadian dollars an hour, when you were $7K in debt, and when you were on government employment income earning next to nothing. So yeah, the point is, yeah, it can be done. You know, the prices of plants, you know, the ones that sustain you calorically wise, the ones I mentioned time and time again, are some of the least expensive foods you can find. So if cost is an issue, that shouldn't be, because just don't buy Impossible burgers and vegan beef jerky. Josh is asking all the interesting questions tonight. Do I believe veganism resembles a pseudo-religion? Let me see your argument. The belief system that animals should not be harmed seems necessary for a person to be successful on the diet. I don't think that's true. We see a lot of people who follow a vegan diet who don't give a crap about animals. I'm talking like fruitarians and stuff like that. But no, it's not a religion. It's just simply it's a book. It's simply a stance. Damn, my program's screwed up here. I can't do my sounds. You're not hearing that, are you? Nah, crap. I probably got to restart my computer. Anyway, did you hear the ding? Let me know if you heard the ding, because I am not seeing it. Let me know. Anyway, veganism is a stance against animal cruelty and exploitation. So, Josh, my question would be to you: how is that a religion? It's a belief that no ding, thanks. That animal cruelty and exploitation are wrong. How is that a belief? It's like say I believe that like killing, like harming and exploiting humans is wrong. I don't go out and hit people with clubs and exploit them and stuff like that. Is that a religion? So if I'm against human cruelty and exploitation, that's not a religion. But if I'm against animal cruelty and exploitation, that's somehow a religion. I fail to see the distinction there. So if you want to explain that to me, I'd be hip. Let's see. Gosh, too bad my sounds are all messed up today. Huh. Don't know what's going on today. Sounds aren't essential. They just make things a little fun. Good point, Jokic. Thank you. Let's see. Starch staples besides bananas? I don't even consider bananas a starch staple. I mean, I like, I like all my whole food plants that I mentioned there. I like all like my potatoes and legumes, and I don't think I have a favorite or anything like that. Oh, Dr. Bear, good point about Josh, huh? I said, I just arrived, so maybe I'm wrong. Is Josh throwing poop on the walls? He realized veganism for the rich argument didn't work, so now he's flinging another idea out about this new, what was the new one we just went down right now? Is it a religion? I can't do my sounds. I feel so messed up. I can't do my sounds. Oh well. Jesse says, many of us are privileged. We can argue that beans and rice are cheap, but we add lots of fresh fruit and veggies to our diet. These are not available to everyone. Yeah, good point. Excellent point. And my point is, you don't have to, if you're struggling, you don't have to have a diet that is composed 100% of fresh fruits and veggies. I use more frozen stuff now than ever before. Like when I make my smoothies, I put in my bananas, fresh bananas. But I add in, get a big bag of like frozen berries from the market. It's pretty cheap too. And you get a big ass bag of blueberries and strawberries and cherries and raspberries. Just add them. I just add the frozen stuff into my smoothie. It gets all ground up anyway. Sometimes we'll use some like frozen corn or something like that. I'm saying you don't have to have all fresh fruits and vegetables. Yeah, have them as much as you can, but if you're limited on your budget, from what I've read, frozen produce isn't really all that nutritionally inferior to fresh produce. You're not going to like die or get a deficiency probably from having fresh versus non-fresh. But I'm saying, just you don't have to have all fresh if you can't afford it. Jesse Charleston, you've discovered fresh veg lately. It's I was kind of loath to do it. I go, well, let me just try it. This is cool. I like my fresh berries that I put in with my bananas for the smoothie. Got some blueberry powder. Wow. Study says bananas should be left out of protein shakes. Well, good thing I'm not making protein shakes anymore, if that study is indeed true. I mean, the finding of the study. Yeah, VLAM, yeah, right. Why are we having to prove that rice and beans are cheap, right? Meat is by default more expensive because how many more resources it takes to produce meat. Let's see, AJ says most of her produce is frozen because things go so bad so fast in your fridge. Exactly. Another plus for frozen fruit. Yeah, and Dr. Bear, the only reason why meat isn't always as expensive as it ought to be are because in most countries, Western countries at least, there's government subsidies that artificially lower the price of meat, dairy, and eggs, and also fund the marketing of these products as well. So yeah, the broccoli industry just can't compete. So these are interesting questions that Josh brought up. So are you convinced now, Josh? It's not a religion. It's not cheap. I'm not sure how believing that animal cruelty and exploitation are wrong. If you believe that, how it's somehow religious. I just don't see the connection. When I first went vegan, I wasn't thinking religion. I just think about it. When you go vegan, it's because you understand, like, wow, why would those animals need to die? Or why would animals need to die in order for me to live? I just eat plants. You're not thinking a religious thought. You're just thinking, like, wow, like if I truly believe in, like, compassion and stuff like that, why am I having these animals be killed for me every day? Jesse 12 String says supply and demand works. Imagine being vegan 10 years ago was more difficult. Yeah, it was harder when we first went vegan for sure. Fewer vegan products and stuff like that if you need them. But I mean, we're here in California, really connected to like Asian culture, and there's Asian supermarkets here. So when I first went vegan. We could go to Asian supermarkets and buy these mock meats, that Asians have had for forever, fake meats, and before Beyond and Impossible Burgers ever got thought of, So there was always things to help that transition. There's always products, but yeah, there's way more now, obviously. And you just go to any market now. You don't have to like go to some special hippie market or something like that. Yeah, Sarah, I know it's almost the end of October, and it's been a heat wave out here. It doesn't feel like fall. I know fall has heat waves, but yeah. Usually though, by October 20th, it gets a little cooler. You can kind of feel the change. The only thing we really feel, like probably you guys too, is just the change in daylight. But the temperature is like still like going pretty hardcore summer. I read from one of my meteorologists that I follow. He said it's gonna be a really cold winter here in California. Not gonna get as much rain as some meteorologists are predicting because of the El Nino that usually associated with increased rainfall. But he's saying, no, it's going to be about average or below average rain, but it's going to be cold. You're going to have like an Arctic blast for a lot of December, January, and February. We'll see what's going on. So I'm saying, yeah, it's warm now, but I got to get ready for a drastic change soon. Nothingness. I've never measured how much water I drink. I don't know. I mean, I had one of these already at the gym, and I filled it up again for tonight. How many ounces? How many ounces is this thing? Let me see if it says right here. Yeah, I don't see it. Probably 30 something. Cold means like 60 degrees. No, we're talking like daytime highs that will probably be in the 50s and overnight lows in the 30s. Which happens. I mean, here in like coastal Southern California, that's not uncommon in wintertime. But he's saying we're going to have a lot of it. Not just like a few days. We can have like a month snap of that. But you like going to special hippie markets? I mean, they're still around, right? You can still go to the special hippie markets and see if they have any vegan stuff for you. But that's what you had to do in the past, like in the 80s or 90s. Let's see, Uncle. We have a gas stove, but we have a electric mini split that we put in around 2010 that we use for heating and cooling. Yeah, a lot of Americans don't know what mini splits are. They're more popular internationally. I see them all the time when I watch international house hunters, but they're catching on here. They're really cost effective, really energy efficient. You can just turn it on for any individual room. You don't have to do the whole house like central heat and central air goes. So you can really just dial it in. And yeah, I actually use one of them with as a smart air conditioner. I have it like change temperatures throughout the night, when I sleep and stuff like that. It never has to really kick on too hard because I just have it gradually cooling. And plus I run it at night when here the electricity prices are at its lowest. Yeah, a lot of snow down here last year too. Not like down here, but up in our mountains. You probably saw maybe on the news, like people in our local mountains like being trapped. They got like 8 feet of snow and they couldn't get out of their doors. They were trapped in their homes. So hopefully it'll be a little more chill this year. And if my meteorologist is right, and he was totally correct about what happened last winter and the one before that, if I remember right too. So it'll just, yeah, you'll get the same weather. I saw the Arctic blast coming straight down the coast. It'll pass through Oregon before it hits us. But yeah, you shouldn't have as much snow as last year. Not as much precipitation. Not that 4-letter word snow, huh, AJ? Your snow shovel collection is something? Really? You have a bunch of snow shovels? I've never had a snow shovel in my life. What's up, Elam? You know how anti-vegans like to throw silly questions to vegans like, where do you get your protein? Don't you care about insects? What if we flip the script? Well, actually, no. What if we flip the script? Where do you get your fiber? Exactly. I should ask them, hey, where do you get your fiber? You're probably one of the 90% of people out there who are blissfully unaware that they're deficient in fiber. Yeah, you have to have a shovel to get out of your garage. Wow, I couldn't imagine that. Josh, how does it resemble a pseudo-religion? Structured belief system. What do you mean structured belief system? Let's look at the definition again, Josh. It's a stance against animal cruelty and exploitation. A stance against animal cruelty and exploitation. How is that a religion? How is that a structured belief system? It's just being against animal cruelty and exploitation. It's really simple. Just like I'm against human cruelty and exploitation, not a religion. I'm against human rape. That's not a religion, right? I'm against murdering humans, not a religion. So I'm against doing those things to animals, killing animals, forced impregnations, exploits. And how is that all of a sudden a religion when you have those same compassionate beliefs that you have for humans? How is that a religion mysteriously, suddenly, when you apply those beliefs to animals? I want you to clarify that, because for me, I don't see it. So maybe you can teach me something I don't know. And don't mumble more crap about structured belief system. It's a stance against animal cruelty. You find it wrong in your heart to see an animal suffer, get its throat slit, whatever, have it suffer, be slaughtered. I mean, these are normal human reactions, right? Most people, when they see an animal get killed, most people, healthy, non-sociopathic people, are bothered by it because it's grisly and gruesome. So why can't I live in accordance with that natural reaction that we have? That's gross. I don't want to be part of that. How is that a religion? I'm just kind of curious. I don't mean to belittle you there. I just don't understand. So please clarify. Jesse Swellstring says, atheist here, no religion involved. VLAM. So okay, I like VLAM. Let's just take his point. Let's just say Josh is right. Let's say well, I lost you there, VLAM. So what if veganism is a pseudo-religion? Who cares, right? It's by definition not harming anyone. It's like, so what? Like, if he needs to call it a religion to make him feel better, whatever, who cares? It's just the philosophy of not harming anyone. Let's see, Dr. Bear says, happy fan, please tell Josh if you are a vegan who follows a religion like Christianity. Yeah, we have some Christian vegans. We have some atheist vegans. Hell, early on tonight, we had a satanic vegan. We have vegans of all kinds. I'm kind of a Buddhist vegan. Yep, Sarah, the vegan community is varied. Religious, not religious, conservative, liberal, purple, yellow, green, doesn't matter. The one thing that ties us together is that we are against animal cruelty and exploitation. So simple. So I'm kind of wondering what our friend Josh is like spinning around his head about all this. AJ, a secular Jewish spiritual vegan who believes in God. And V adds, yeah, if compassion and kindness, that makes a religion, yeah, sign us up, right? Yeah, Jesse, you go vegan. All religions welcome. Yeah, Yannicki, it's not a religion, it's a cult, right? Yeah. Most vegans, start as atheists, then move into veganism. It seems like veganism replaces former religious tenets with... No, how does it replace... Religion is very complicated. It talks about all these grand stories and afterlife and God and Jesus or Muhammad and all this stuff. Look, veganism doesn't get into any of these metaphysical concepts. It's being against animal cruelty and exploitation. How does that replace metaphysics and all-knowing, all-powerful beings who created the universe and spiritual texts? It's a belief that animal cruelty and exploitation are wrong. How does that constitute like a religion? Religions are big, grandiose things. Veganism is a simple belief that animal cruelty and exploitation are wrong. And yeah, we see all these people here. I literally know Christian and Muslim vegans. So how does I think Josh is just like generalizing or something here. But I just want to know, how does having a belief that animal cruelty and exploitation replace metaphysics, create a divine being, and all this other stuff? There's no divine being. There's no God. It's just a belief. Animal cruelty and exploitation are wrong. That's it. Animal cruelty and exploitation are wrong. Let's say it again. That's it. Anyway, Dr. Bear says, I'd love to hear Josh explain why he thinks atheism, quote, creates a vacuum. Like us atheists are missing something and our lives are incomplete. Good point there, huh? He assumed there, kind of begged the question that atheism is somehow not good. I don't want to say bad. It's somehow a hollow, empty life, or without any kind of meaning or spirituality. It's lacking all that stuff. Kind of curious, huh? Bob, we don't talk about what that sociopath believes. So yeah, if some maniac believes veganism means you kill every animal in the world that eats other animals, that's a maniac's opinion. It says nothing about that in what veganism. Why did I go vegan? Because I knew I didn't need to eat hamburgers and all that junk to stay alive, and I just could eat plants and stay alive and be healthy. Veganism is a morality code. No. Again, it's a belief that animal cruelty and exploitation are wrong, and doing something about that. Instead of just merely believing that animal cruelty and exploitation are wrong, you decide, hey, I don't want to participate in that because it's cruel. I don't want to see animals killed for me. I'll just eat plants and just bypass all that crap. So you're just making stuff a morality code. Sometimes atheists, especially if they come from a religious background, use veganism as a new moral code. I mean, they can, but how do you explain all our Christian vegans in the live stream right now? And Muslim vegans, if we have any on right now too. Yeah, what, Josh? What are you talking about? You're just making stuff up again, kind of like something you were saying earlier about the poor vegans, just kind of making stuff, hypothetical stuff up. Thank you, AJ.
Dues to the Vegan Messiah Worship Fund.
Dues to the Vegan Messiah Worship Fund. Indeed. Thank you so much, AJ. Yes, there we go. Someone who is Christian, or a secular Jewish person who believes in God. Something that Josh thinks really isn't all that likely or possible. So thanks for the super kind tip there, AJ, and thanks for sharing your personal situation there with Josh. Let him know that nope. Oh, veganism has sex now, huh? Sex, not S-E-X, but S-E-C-T-S. Hey, if you want to call what extreme radical weirdos do as a sect, cool, you can do that. What I'm doing here is not a sect. I'm a simple human that believes animal cruelty and exploitation are wrong, and I do something about that. If you're an extreme radical wacko, yeah, you can add all sorts of crazy, wacky stuff on top of that if you want, but yeah, I'm not an extreme, wacky wacko. Yeah, Dr. Bear, yeah, I agree. Why does Josh believe that atheists have a vacuum in life and they need some kind of external entity to tell us morals? Yeah, what's where do you get this assumption that if you don't believe in a divine creator or something like that, that your life is empty? And I'm not sure if you believe in a divine creator, that automatically gives your life fullness. It's just kind of these are assumptions that Josh seems to be making here. Yeah, Michelle. Yeah, vegan is simple. Right on, Michelle. It's super simple. It's a stance against animal cruelty and exploitation. Why are you trying to complicate it and add baggage onto it that doesn't need to be there? Religious moral code and all this stuff. No. This has nothing to do with religion. I don't care if you're an atheist, a Buddhist, Muslim, Satanist, Christian, doesn't matter. If you can, any human can see that animal cruelty and exploitation are wrong. You don't believe me? Watch an animal experiencing animal cruelty or exploitation. And if you're not a sociopath, you'll see that it's wrong. You'll feel it. And we do something about that rather than just, oh, that's so cruel. No, we decide not to participate in animal cruelty and exploitation. Yeah, Michelle, there are people from all religions that are vegan. Yeah, Yannicki, yeah, there's no belief. I guess it's like Santa. There's no belief. It's just it's a stance against animal cruelty and exploitation. We can add the word belief in the sense, yeah, I believe it's wrong that animal cruelty and exploitation are wrong. I believe that, and I do something about that. But it's not like a belief that involves like a supernatural something you can't see or fact check. I mean, you can look out there. Animal cruelty and exploitation are very real, unfortunate facts about our world that we live in, and vegans understand this and have made a decision to say hell with it. I'm not going to participate in that. Yeah, it's really simple, Sarah. It's funny how people like to complicate it. It's simple. We are a cult, and you are right now watching the leader of the vegan cult. So anyway, all right, Josh, you just bailing on us now? These are all arguments I've heard before. I enjoy the dialogue because it reaffirms your beliefs. Yeah, your beliefs are fixed. You didn't provide any information or any evidence that veganism is a religious belief. You can be of any religion and be vegan. You could be of no religion and be vegan. Because once again, I'm going to sound like a broken record. It just means you want to do something about animal cruelty and exploitation, something meaningful in your life, a life-changing thing like not consuming animal products. That's all there is to it. If I don't know how that confirms your beliefs there, Josh. I mean, I don't understand how this is a religion. None of us saw it, and I'm really trying to pull your argument out here, and I didn't see it. By the way, I'm going to put up our rules once again. Rule number 2, no spamming or trolling. If you do that, you will get banned like someone just did right now. Yeah, a value system, huh? Primary blind. He's overcomplicating it. It's a stance against animal cruelty and exploitation. It's so simple. Dr. Barrett, you find it rather irritating when some folks say a bunch of offensive things and try to walk it back by saying, I'm just joking, playing devil's advocate. Yeah, that's not cool. Yeah, just don't say offensive things in the first place. Don't joke. Don't be a dick and, I'm just joking. I'm not really being an a-hole. What's that, AJ? He's not vegan. What? The guy, Josh, yeah, I assume he's not vegan. Josh was duping us? What do you mean he was duping us? If you guys know something I don't, let me know. Well, Laura, I'm not sure you know what veganism is. Vegan is not interrogating others. Veganism is not about other. It's about you individually, about me, Ryan, you, Laura, and you, AJ. It's about each individual person coming to the realization that, hey, we know harming animals is wrong. You just don't walk up and slit an animal's throat and go, it's so awesome, it's cool, look at that poor animal fall on his face and die. We know animal cruelty and exploitation are wrong. We know that. But most people, unfortunately, try to block that out of their minds and just ignore that and continue paying others to harm animals for them so they can eat hamburgers and steak and eggs and dairy. Veganism means, hey, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to step away from that whole industry, that whole practice that necessitates animals being harmed continuously for as long as there's demand for. We are going to consume plants and only plants. That's all it is. So there are some vegans that are a-holes and will interrogate you and be a jerk to you, but I get hate every day from meat eaters on social media for eating plants. So it goes both ways. A-holes are a-holes. Sociopaths are sociopaths. And eating plants or eating meat ain't going to change that there. So my point is, veganism is what you can do. Are you against animal cruelty and exploitation? If so, what was your name again? I forgot your name. Laura. Yeah, Laura. Yeah, if you're against animal cruelty and exploitation, then you have no choice other than to, if you don't want to be hypocritical about it, if you want to be consistent in your beliefs, so not consume animal products. But I believe people deserve respect. Unless someone's already being an a-hole to you. Then they've broken the social contract. If they're being an a-hole, if they're bullying you, if they're harassing you, if they're basically not being civil to you, rule number one, then you don't have to treat them with respect. They've already broken the rules there, the social contract of how to properly and healthily interact with fellow human beings. Yeah, Veganism, I agree with you. Yeah, what's wrong? If veganism were some kind of weird religion, like, who cares? As long as we're not harming anyone, right? Cool, Laura, I'm glad you agree. Awesome. Yeah, as long as we're not harming anyone. They can call it whatever they want. If haters want to call us a cult, if they want to call us a religion or whatever, call us what you want. Hey, we're not harming animals. We're not promoting animal cruelty and exploitation. Yeah, Laura, one time at a dinner with a group of people, they were mean for you. They were being a jerk to you because you ordered a vegan meal. See, it goes both ways. There's vegan a-holes, there's non-vegan a-holes. If you're an a-hole, you're an a-hole. What you eat's not going to change that. Eating a vegan diet doesn't make you more enlightened or anything like that. And eating meat is not going to automatically make you more enlightened or anything. Yeah, F them, Laura. Yeah, VLAM, any of these accusations they throw out, so what? I mean, we're not harming animals. Why does that trigger you? Why do you have to make up some weird crap about what you think veganism is? We're not harming animals. That's what we're in the business of doing. We're against animal cruelty and exploitation. Yeah, Uncle, veganism is a choice that we all make and can make individually. Unless you want to be like that Josh guy. Well, like, what about the poor people? Like, hey, if you're not one of them, if you're not speaking about your personal experience, how it prevents you from buying plants, don't use that as an excuse. Now, thanks for providing the dings, guys. Since my audio's out, I'm hitting all my buttons here. I'll show you, my mic went out too. Sucks. Ever since I upgraded my software, my Mac software, my Mac OS, went from, what was the previous one? I'm on Ventura now, and I should have left it on the previous one. Ever since I upgraded Ventura, I've had some weird problems. Veganism is a fact now. I like that. I should just be a t-shirt, huh? Veganism is a fact now. Should I make that? Huh? I should just wear it. Veganism is a fact now. Benny Johnson goes out of his way to mock vegan activists. Good thing I don't know who Benny Johnson is. Like, why mock vegan activists for? I mean, just have a discussion. Let's see, Peter, there's a movie coming out called Christspiracy. Same people that made Cowspiracy. Oh, you told me about that last week. And what the hell? And is there an ethical way to kill an animal? Yeah, I can't wait to see that. That sounds amazing. Yeah, Uncle, curious about veganism? Try it. You just might like it, huh? Veganism is a fact. Get used to it. I like that. Just deal with it. Yeah, huh? But people get triggered. No, it's not a fact. It's a cult. It's a myth. It's a lie. No, it's a fact. Veganism is a fact. Yeah, AJ, one person earlier said they're living out of their car, but will always eat vegan. That needs to be a shirt. Veganism is a fact. Get used to it. Yeah, should we make that a shirt? It's a lot of stuff, but maybe just veganism is a fact. That and maybe on the back, get used to it. I don't know. We'll see. Hey, me, Comunidad Vegana at work. Your coworkers looked down on you when you showed up with the Monster drink. I looked at everyone and said, I know we're not going to try and compare what to eat with y'all eat. What were they trying to do? Vegan activists are beloved in comparison to climate activists. Just stop oil. Ugh. What do you mean? We're saying people like vegan activists? We're loved like people will look, hey, like non-vegans. Hey, there's a vegan activist out there. God bless him. High five. Yeah, you're a vegan activist. Hell, we're not beloved. Are you kidding? We're the objects of hate, Bob. Are you kidding? I tell you, we get hate every day. Angie's so frustrated. All these unsolicited comments on our Facebook page that come from non-followers that Facebook is shoving in these haters' faces, these easily triggered people's faces. Well, that's cool to share, Peter. A person came to once to Food Not Bombs and said they were on the street, but they still remain vegan. Wow, that's an extreme case there. I'm glad you shared that. I didn't know that. Primary Blend, I do think people such as Ryan, who have been vegan in its pirate days and provided objective data in such time to debunk rumors, especially when veganism had an occult social media following. That's a great idea for the next expiracy documentary, huh? Collusion and shady deals between government and big corporations to prop up animal act. They should totally do that. The government subsidies, all of that. Veganism, it's what's for dinner. Man, you guys are giving me all sorts of cool shirt ideas tonight. I'm still debating what to have for dinner tonight. Shall Angie and I make our beloved rice, kale, Tuscan kale pilaf, or shall we have some Panda Express? It's been a little while. It's been maybe probably 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks since I've had Panda. Maybe Panda's calling me. Laura Ann, I have late dinners. Well, it's because of the live stream. It's a weird time. Like, I start at 6 p.m. my time, so I'll have a lunch before then or some kind of food to get me through. But yeah, now, it's after 8, so I won't be eating till like 9 o'clock. So it'll be late tonight, but, just because I'm doing a live stream through what normally would be like a classic dinner time. But yeah. Well, that sounds good. Mi Comunidad Vegana. You had a rice dish with beans tonight. Sounds delish. What's up, Peter? This homeless person said they were so happy to eat at Food Not Bombs because it's all vegan. Yeah, I could have a food eating live stream, Peter. Yeah, for sure. I just have to have it planned because obviously I can't go in and get any food or make any food while I'm in here, right? But that sounds like a great idea. What's that, Bob? Spiritual people are folk who are driven by their emotions? Is that a fact? That's the reason to be vegan? Huh? Killing animals makes people sad or angry? Interesting thoughts there. I'm not sure if I follow, but anyway. Sarah doesn't like watching people eat. Some people, yeah, don't like that. Yeah, I know it's kind of triggering for some. I should get going soon, guys. You guys have been with me for a long time because we started 15 minutes early because of the video premiere we did 15 minutes before the live stream. So yeah, I should get some dinner. You should have some vegan food for dinner, Yannicke. Yes, I think I will. I think I will do that, Yannicke. I will do exactly that for sure. Let's see. What's that, Peter? Those vegan guys also set their settings so that only subscribers can comment. Which platform are you talking about, Peter? Are you talking about YouTube or are you talking about Facebook? Let me know because I can use all the help I can to try to get some more of a lockdown on a-holes. Cool. I'm glad you appreciate what we're doing here, guys. Thank you so much. I'm curious to see what Peter says though. Right here on YouTube. Yeah. We're not going to lock down YouTube. We probably should, but we won't, you know. But yeah. They also have a vegan Facebook group. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, but I will look into what we could do to make our Facebook tighter, because that's what's really giving Angie the most, strife. I don't know if that's the right word. Just not pleased seeing like these a-hole dudes being complete a-holes to her anytime she makes an innocent food post, photograph of some food. So anyway, guys, yeah, thank you. Thanks for once again being here on a Friday live stream and sharing your time with me and sharing your thoughts and ideas. I really like that. I would say this is like one of the funner things I do in a week, and hopefully that comes through here. This is authentic joy and pleasure that you're seeing here. So thank you. That's why I do it. I just kind of at a point right now in life where I'm just kind of sort of semi-retired, like I kind of described it, not really, but semi, and just kind of able to like kind of just do as much as possible things that I enjoy doing, so I like hanging out with you guys. I like responding to vegan misinformation videos. And making videos, responding to vegan misinformation. I like making music, all that stuff. I like staying active and fit and healthy. So I'm going to just keep on keeping on, guys. So I appreciate you guys being here with me and appreciating what we do and being so friendly and positive, despite, you saw the hate we got, a certain sociopathic vegan has to come here and poop on us, it sucks. But anyway, thank you guys for being here with us, here supporting us all this time. And can't say it enough other than thank you so much. So anyway, if you guys have any video ideas for me, Peter, hopefully you got some. I haven't checked my Instagram messages for a few days. I'll take a look there. I want to thank all our moderators. Yeah, Peter and Uncle, and I know Tracy was on earlier. And did we have one more too? I know Angie was on for a little bit. So yeah, we were super protected from trolls and stuff like that tonight. So thanks everyone. Thanks moderators. Yeah, guys, so I will try to get another video out for you next week and back here Friday again. And hopefully I'll have my audio worked out. I'll try to figure out what was going on tonight. I had more than one audio issue. Maybe I just need to restart my computer again. We'll see. All right, guys, so much love to you guys. I'm going to go figure out dinner with Angie. And remember, guys, it doesn't suck being vegan. Much love, guys. Bye-bye.